Hi, welcome to Knigg's Corner. I'm Jerry. I'm your host. Well, I've been tough on the Red Sox this year, but I really have to hand it to them when they do something right. And yesterday, they turned a double play that was so beautiful. Ground ball to second, fired to second to the shortstop covering second base, who fired to first and just nipped the runner at first base. Just magnificent, really. Should put it on This Week in Baseball. Unfortunately, there were already two outs. That's right. The second baseman, the shortstop, and the first baseman who stretched to get the throw didn't realize there were two outs. And that says it all about this Red Sox team. They are truly awful. By the way, I think the runner wanted his team to appeal at first, but I can't fault him too much for that. He might not have seen that they threw to second base to get the force play there. Just awful. And yesterday was, I mean, you keep thinking after Monday that it could have been rock bottom, but this was pretty close to rock bottom. They had a 3-0 lead, then they had a 6-3 lead, and would have gotten out of the seventh with a 6-3 lead, but Meyer made a big error with two outs that kept the inning alive, and Colorado went on to score 3 runs in the seventh to tie the game at 6, and then got 2 in the eighth off of Slayton to win the game 8-6. Awful. I just don't know how what they can do. One thing I can tell you for sure they can't do is let Breslow make the decisions at the trade deadline. I understand the Red Sox are sending big league scouts out to all the major league ballparks. And that's sort of a rebuke of Breslow because he doesn't really want scouting out there. He wants everything to be done through video and analytics. So you wonder if they're greasing the skids to have somebody else make the decisions at the trade deadline, namely Theo Epstein. That would be my hope. It's not a guess, but it's my hope because Breslow, he made a few good moves. He got Sonny Gray. He's 9-1, and Suarez has pitched well. That was a good free agent signing. And of course, getting Crochet. But other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, the rest of the moves have just been awful. The Tibbs trade for Dustin May, the 2 trades to Milwaukee where we gave up Kyle Harrison to get Durbin, who got hurt yesterday, just when he's playing real well. I don't know whether he'll be able to. I'll check that in a little bit to see whether he's in the starting lineup for tonight. But he jammed his hand into the base going into first base. He dove head first, which you should never do, but he did. And he hurt himself and had to come out of the game. And right away, Sigler, who was moved over to third, made a throwing error. Go figure. I think they scored on that too. Scored from that error. But I'd have to think back. It's a la blur at this point. Their mediocrity and awfulness. There were some good things yesterday. 3 more hits for Rafaela. He's up to the high 280s. 2 hits for Sigler. He looks like a pretty decent ball player. And 2 hits for Wong, and he hit a home run, his first since the Eisenhower administration. So that was a good thing. But they come home now to face the Yankees for 4. Honestly, they'll be lucky to win 1 game. And not that the Yankees are the 27 or 61 Yankees, but let's face it, this is a terrible Red Sox team, getting worse by the day. And I can't imagine if they do start trading veterans, how bad this team is going to look in August and September. The only good thing about that is they'll get a high draft choice next year. And they'll have a lot of availability for money spent in the free agent market. I saw one person who suggested that they might trade Whitlock, and I hate that. I really like him. I think he's really dependable. You can count on him when he's not hurt. And I would think that would be a bad move. But we'd have to wait and see on what they got. I saw one trade rumor on the internet, and that is trading Chapman to Toronto for their 4th best prospect, their 11th best prospect, and their 17th best prospect. And I actually responded to this, which I normally don't do on the internet. But that would be a terrible trade. We have to get more than that. And a couple of these guys, if not all 3, were down in Class A. No. Chapman is a difference maker for some team to put him over the top to win a world championship. We're not giving him up for 11th and a 17th round pick, or not round pick, but a 11th and a 17th prospect. Look who the Red Sox have at 11th, 17th. Would you trade Chapman for that? Of course not. So it's 4 more days of torture playing the Yankees. The one good thing is that the Olympic soccer team, or not the Olympic, but the World Cup soccer team is on tonight, and I plan on watching that. I'm disappointed it's not on opposite the Red Sox. But as I always tell you, I watch so you don't have to, so I guess I'm going to have to bite the bullet and give it a view. We've got early going against Schlichter. I think the last time the Red Sox got a hit against Schlichter, he was 9 years old. But we'll see. Anyway, that's what it looks like today. Just a dreadful showing in Colorado, losing 2 out of 3 after winning 2 out of 3 against Seattle. You hope they could get some positive momentum. They couldn't. And I'll tell you something else. This year, the Red Sox have not had one 4-game winning streak. That's hard to believe. I think the only good thing you can say about the Red Sox, at least they're not the Mets. Now, if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I'll read them if they're good. And please give a like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm and it helps me. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk about the U.S. Soccer team and maybe the Red Sox and Yankees. Talk to you soon.